Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we are diving into the world of international accounting standards, focusing specifically on IAS 8. IAS 8 deals with accounting policies, changes in accounting estimates, and errors. Let's break down the key definitions and understand them in a practical sense. Accounting policies are the specific principles, bases, conventions, rules, and practices applied by an entity in preparing and presenting financial statements. In practical terms, think of accounting policies as the set of guidelines that a company follows to ensure its financial statements are consistent and comparable. For example, a company may use the straight-line method of depreciation for its assets, which is part of its accounting policies. A change in accounting estimate is an adjustment of the carrying amount of an asset or a liability, or the amount of the periodic consumption of an asset that results from new information or new developments. Practically speaking, this happens when there is new information that affects an asset's value or a liability. For instance, if new technology makes a piece of equipment obsolete faster than expected, the depreciation estimate for that equipment will need to be adjusted. International Financial Reporting Standards, IFRS, are standards and interpretations issued by the International Accounting Standards Board, IASB. They include International Financial Reporting Standards, International Accounting Standards, IFRIC interpretations, and SIC interpretations. In practice, these standards ensure that financial reporting is transparent and comparable across international boundaries. This helps investors and other stakeholders make informed decisions. The term material is defined in paragraph 7 of IAS 1 and is used in IAS 8 with the same meaning. In practical terms, information is material if omitting or misstating it could influence decisions that users make based on the financial statements. For example, a small error might not be material, but a large error could be. Prior period errors are omissions from and misstatements in the entity's financial statements for one or more prior periods arising from a failure to use or misuse of reliable information. Practically, these could be due to mistakes, oversight, or fraud. For instance, if an error in inventory valuation from a previous year is discovered, it needs to be corrected and disclosed. Retrospective application is applying a new accounting policy to transactions, other events, and conditions as if that policy had always been applied. This means that financial statements are restated as if the new policy was always in use. For example, if a company changes its revenue recognition policy, it will restate previous year's financials to reflect the new policy. Retrospective restatement is correcting the recognition, measurement, and disclosure of amounts of elements of financial statements as if a prior period error had never occurred. In practice, this means correcting past financial statements to remove the effects of errors. For example, if an error in revenue recognition is discovered, past financial statements are corrected to reflect accurate revenue. Applying a requirement is impracticable when the entity cannot apply it after making every reasonable effort to do so. This might occur when there is no way to obtain the necessary information to apply a new policy retrospectively. For instance, if the data needed to restate financials accurately is not available, it might be deemed impracticable. Prospective application means applying the new accounting policy to transactions, other events, and conditions occurring after the date as at which the policy is changed. Practically, this means that only current and future periods are affected by the new policy. For example, changes in estimates, like a new useful life for an asset, are applied moving forward, not retrospectively. Understanding these definitions helps us better grasp the practical implications of IAS 8. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content. See you next time.